Hey guys, Dr. Mike Duce, MTFU Longevity over 50. How are you? So how about those carbs? People are still wigged out about carbs. I still hear about carbs, the magical, deadly carbs. Should I eat them at night? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I omit them totally? What about keto? Look, most of my calories, my energy comes from fats. Um, I don't do keto. I just have an eating style that's good for me. I don't like to put a moniker on it because I don't feel there are many absolutes. You've got to find what works for you. About 30% of my calories come from fats, maybe 15 to almost 20 come from carbohydrates, and the rest are from proteins. I eat a lot of proteins. I eat 7 meals a day. Even still, I like to optimize my insulin. A lot of people are insulin resistant, and they consume their carbohydrates, and the blood sugar goes up, and they don't mobilize that sugar, and that's a problem for many reasons. There's a lot of effects, deleterious effects that occur from that. So there's a product called Berberine. I'm going to hold it close so you can see it. I talked about it before, but again, I get asked this a lot. It's made by SolarRay. There's other companies that put it out, but I prefer this product, this company right here. It's a root extract. It's all natural. I take it 3 times a day. The dose is 1,500 milligrams a day. Why not take it all at once? Its half-life is only several hours, so it doesn't stay in your system that long. So it's better to take 500 milligrams 3 times a day. I eat 7 meals a day. So what do? Every other meal, I'd say probably every 4.5 to 5 hours, I have 500 milligrams of this. And it helps with my insulin sensitivity. If you are insulin resistant, you may have problems with the sugar sitting in your blood. You'll have high blood sugar. And that's a problem because you do want to get the carbohydrates, the sugars, into the cell so glycolysis can occur, which is basically the breaking down of glucose by enzymes in the cell so you have energy. Basically, you're putting the carbohydrates in your body, and you don't want them to just sit there. Now, I'm going to be really basic about it. You don't want them to sit there and turn into fat, and it's not really how it works, but for the sake of understanding and convenience, you want those carbohydrates to be mobilized into energy so you can move and work and exercise and your brain can function and all that other stuff. So you don't want to just take stuff in and it's not being utilized. The berberine helps. It's got some collateral positive effects. It decreases the production of sugar in the liver. It helps with the transit time of carbohydrates through the intestinal system so they don't all get broken down before your body's able to use them. And another good thing I found, no less than 11 studies today that state that berberine helps decrease bad cholesterol, LDLs, and increase your good cholesterol, HDLs. Ultimately, you've got to do your due diligence and find what works for you. There is one other interesting, and I've seen this several places, and the big pharmacy companies probably don't like this. It said that berberine is just as effective as the drug metformin in doing the same thing. I'm not telling you to get off your medications or to not listen to your doctor or anything like that. Again, do your due diligence, find out what works best, read up, put your questions here down below. They are my oxygen, your thoughts, questions, considerations, all of that. Again, berberine, root extract, 500 milligrams 3 times a day. I'm representing with my new MTFU shirt. Just got it today. And I do have a bunch that are going out. They will be for sale. Right now, these are complimentary to some members who have done some good things and helped me out. And hopefully they'll wear them around town and represent and not get beat up at the same time. Dr. Mike Duce, MTFU Longevity over 50. You have a great weekend. Thanks.